Welcome to another episode of Ben Rides Motorbikes. Today we're on the big R1200GS Adventure, heading out to a place not too far from home, called White Woman's Waterhole campground. And we're just going for a day trip. And I say we because you might be able to see in the rearview mirror that Melanie and the boys are following me in the car, and we're just going out there to have a day outside the house in nature. We're gonna cook Mel up a dinner or a lunch because it's her birthday on Tuesday. Today's Saturday, but Tuesday's sort of filled up with broader family commitments, so today's kind of our day together. It's the Easter weekend, so it's pretty busy, so hopefully there won't be too many people out there, but we'll see. The campground's usually full, but the day area is usually pretty quiet. Anyway, the bike's going really well. I'm incredibly pleased with it so far. I will be doing a full review on it soon. I'm just working on a bit of a script for that, and just I'm going to put a bit more effort into how I film it, which will hopefully make it a little bit more entertaining for those of you who like to watch. But yeah, overwhelmingly I'm really pleased. I'm just coming to grips with some of its little nuances. Is pretty, you know, sometimes you hear a bump or a rattle or something, and then you don't really know if that's normal, or particularly because it's such a smooth bike that whenever you do hear something bump or rattle, you kind of get a bit nervous and you're like, well, that sounds like an expensive problem. And then you look it up on forums and whatnot, and people are like, oh no, it's this, and you don't have to worry about that. Or you can, you know, perform these very simple diagnostic checks yourself, and you'll see that it's not the worst case scenario. And they are quite, I know I've heard people describe them as agricultural, and I think that's pretty fair. For all the smoothness, there is a fair bit of clunkiness that sometimes you just got to get used to and learn to live with. But anyway, I won't give away too much now. I'll save that for the full review. You'll notice I'm riding with the Car ABC CarPlay unit at the moment. I'm really enjoying it. I do like the Rider Nav 1 as well. I just find it a little bit too big, whereas this one integrates into the Motorrad holder perfectly, so I can still see all of the details on the screen, and I don't have to, you know, sort of change around too much while I'm riding. And standing up, I can see a great majority of the screen. Anyway, it's about a 30-minute ride to White Woman's Waterhole. It's a pretty fun, engaging little ride. So thanks for tuning in, and yeah, we'll show you what we're cooking once we get out there. It's a little favourite that the boys like to make. It's a vegetarian dish, not that we're vegetarians or anything, but it's a tasty dish nonetheless, and it's good to get the boys involved in cooking and help them learn their independence and it's been a really fun thing to do together, and they're really looking forward to showing Mel how good they're getting at it. Anyway, enjoy the journey and we'll see you all on the way. A common theme of motorcycling is you get stuck behind people like this one here who hasn't come within 10 kilometers of the speed limit around the corners, but get to a straight and he'll be up doing 110, 120 kilometers an hour. So anywhere that's safe to overtake him, this guy finds his accelerator. And everywhere else, just bad luck. It's irresponsible. Welcome to White Woman's Waterhole. As you can see, Mel and the kids are building a fire. And I'm about to cook lunch. So we're gonna have shakshuka, which you need a red capsicum or pepper, as some people call it, eggs, some seasoning, lots of tomato, feta, cheese, cannellini beans, which we've never used before, but we'll try, oil and parsley. So let's get stuck in. Capsicum has simmered down a little bit and softened up. We're going to add some 100% premium Australian diced tomatoes. We've got 810 grams, so it's quite a big, it's very tomatoey. If you don't like tomato, you probably won't be like this. But anyway, here we go. All right, we'll give that a stir for a little while, and then I think we'll add the beans and the chicken kebab seasoning next. Okay, next we're going to add the cannellini beans. Which I'm not sold on, by the way. Anyway, can only give it a try.
I'll use my old school browning stuff. Alright, and then this bit. Oh.
And while we're at it, I think we might add our seasoning mix too.
Hey, can I borrow that for you? Hello, I'm going to put the first egg in. Cooking. Oh, I got some.
You can see our eggs are cooking nicely now.
Oh.
And we've added the feta. So all we've got left is the parsley, which I've just chopped up. And it smells good. Okay, we're almost finished. We're just waiting for the last of the eggshells to the egg whites to cook. And Will's just going to spread some parsley on. Little goes a long way, doesn't it, Will?
Yeah.
Good job. Perfect. All right, we'll let it cook for a few more minutes and then we'll be able to dig in. All right, it's all finished. That's what it looks like. And the way you eat it is you just take some sourdough bread and you don't even take it out of the pot. You just dip the bread in there or scoop it onto the bread and eat it like that, and it's delicious. Well, there you have it. That was White Woman's campground. Mel and the kids have left. I'm going to go for a bit of a ride now because it's just such a beautiful day for it. What a great place. What a relaxing spot to come and have lunch and a bit of a relax, and an early celebration of Mel's birthday. Anyway, there's some fun dirt roads around here that the GS really likes, so I'm going to take it for a spin and yeah, enjoy it, make the most of it while I can before I head home. And William really wants to go camping now, so I guess he wants me to teach him to set up a tent or a swag this afternoon, so we might go home and do that and start planning a camping trip for the rest of the week. Alright, well, thanks for tuning in. This has been a really fun video to make because it involved my family. Yeah, I don't normally ask this, but if you are enjoying the channel, please subscribe. It'd be really nice to get to 500 subscribers. I think I'm only 23 off at the moment, and if you're coming back here regularly, yeah, feel free to give us a subscribe. It would be it'd make a great deal to me, so it'll mean a great deal to me. Alright, well, thanks very much, and I'll see you soon.